Morning light through the blinds, coffee steam, open page, I'm breathing slow, I'm still letting go of yesterday. Phone face down on the table, all my lists fade away. In the quiet I remember every word that you say.
He leads me beside still waters, right here in my living room. Peace like a river in the chaos. You make a resting place for truth. I don't have to run to find you. You're already
Here in the quiet I breathe it in. Coffee steam curling like my prayers. Bible open, pages worn thin. Morning by morning, mercy like sunlight across my floor.
Good morning, y'all. So as you can see, I just spent a little bit of time reading my Bible and just taking a few notes and stuff. I have this Bible journal. I'll show it to you in a little bit, but it just kind of like breaks down the whole Bible, and you interpret it, you apply it, you pray about it, and then I think there's just like a notes section. So I kind of, because it's taking a good chunk of scripture at a time, like 3-4 chapters at a time, I will usually like break it down into a few days. So today I just read and listened. I had my Dwell app on. I don't know if you could hear that, but I like to hear it and read it at the same time. I just feel like I like soak it in and process it better that way, rather than if I'm just listening or just reading. So I did that, and then I just took some notes. I read the little notes section of the Bible, my study Bible, afterwards, just to read kind of like those notes. And then I use ChatGPT. I know some people are not, they don't like that, but I, for myself, think it's okay. I've prayed over that situation, and I always feel like what I get from ChatGPT aligns with what the Bible says, and so I feel comfortable using it during my Bible study, so I do that. And so I just took some notes from what I was reading on ChatGPT as well. So today is actually, I'm supposed to be at work, but it snowed and there's pretty icy cold weather. It was like -4 degrees this morning. So they canceled school nonetheless. And so I have an unexpected day at home, which is nice. So I made myself a list last night of things that I want to get done today, since I have this extra day off to do some stuff. So I will show you my journal and I will show you my list, and then we will pick something to do and get going. And I just thought I could bring you along with me. So let me show you this list and then we will get going. I hear my big boys awake, so we may have an interruption, but I was just going to show you this journal real quick. So it's the cover to cover Bible journal, and well, I'll just show you here. It goes through different little themes in the Bible. And so you can see I've already started, but it pretty much like goes through the Bible chronologically, and then it'll throw in maybe a verse or two from the New Testament of the Bible that correlates with this, or like fulfills the promise that was talked about in this part. So yeah, but anyway, so here's what I was telling you. You interpret, you apply, prayer and praise, and then just a notes section. So I will usually read and then maybe do this part. Today I went ahead and did both of these parts. Sometimes I just read, sometimes, I don't know. I just break it down however, but this is the journal I'm using. It's so pretty. I'm really enjoying it for like trying to get through. I've honestly never been through the whole Bible, so this is a good way that I'm trying to do that. So I'm really enjoying it so far. I think I lost my, oh no. See, so this is what I did today. So I'll come back in and do some more tomorrow. Then the other thing I was going to show you is this is my list for the day of things that I'm wanting to get done. So let's get started and we can start marking some of these off. I thought I'd just give you a quick glimpse into our backyard. It's so cold this morning. I'm going to start with putting the laundry on. My little guy is surprisingly still asleep. So really just it's really but finishing with the big boy stuff on it. That don't have their partners yet, so I'll just leave them up here until we find those. They got washed.
Is that is the dryer? No. That's the washing machine.
I'll let this one here. I don't need to put this.
Can we put it upside down?
Let's see. Since I did get this extra day off, I wanted to use my time well. I didn't want to pressure myself. I just wanted to be intentional with my time. So getting housework done was a good way of using my time, I felt like, because I could just kind of get ahead of the game for the week. And then also it would just help kind of clear my brain of all those to-dos that I had listed in my head. Those could now already be checked off and I didn't have to worry about them later in the week. But I do want to encourage you that just because you get extra time on your hands doesn't mean you have to put extra pressure on yourself to get things done. As long as you're being intentional with your time, I think that's what counts. And even if your being intentional is taking care of yourself.
Now can I have a what? Yes.
As I said earlier, I did make myself a to-do list, but it was just as a guide. I didn't have expectations of myself getting everything on the list done. I just wanted to kind of do like a brain dump and get everything out of my head of the things that I was wanting to get done, and whatever I got to, great, but if I didn't get to all of it, that was fine too. Stewardship is something that I'm wanting to focus on this year, and it's kind of a goal that I've set for myself as well, just stewarding the things that I've been given well. And so making myself a list to kind of guide myself and guide my time is a way that I feel like I was trying to steward my time well. So I didn't have to be perfect in doing all the things on the list. I was just trying to save myself time by making myself a list and not wasting my time trying to figure out what I needed to be doing next. A lot of the things I'm doing in this video probably look pretty mundane and routine, and they are, but I still like giving myself a list just because it can kind of help me prioritize things as well. Like, what do I need to do first? What do I want to do first? Like, what can I do first that can help my next task be easier? Or, things like that. And then I also just like the satisfaction of checking it off a list. That just makes my heart happy. So I like having a list to like mark things out and see that I'm actually making progress in my day. But you will see in the video that there are some things that are not routine for me to do, like going through the toys in the living room toy basket and like vacuuming my couch. That's not something that I do every day. That's just something that had been bothering me, and I had been wanting to work on both the toys and the couch. So not everything was routine, and so it was good to have a list of the things that I wanted to do that I don't necessarily always do also. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break and check some things off my list. So let's flip you around and look at the list. Okay, so we have put up the laundry, we have done the dishes, we've done the counters. I still need to do the table. Let's see. Honestly, I think that's all we've done so far. It's okay. It's progress. So as you can see, there were a few times throughout the day that I did sit down and just rest for a little bit. And instead of seeing that as me just like wasting time, I am thinking of it as a way of stewarding the things that I've been given well, like I was talking about earlier. And so one of the things that I've been given is my energy, and I need to conserve my energy throughout the day. I have 3 boys that I have to take care of, and a home obviously that I have to keep up with, and a husband and myself. And so I do have to take breaks so that I can conserve some of my energy or re-energize myself. And so that's just another form of stewarding what I've been given, in my opinion. Stewardship doesn't have to just be shown through our actions. It can also be shown through the rest and the care that we give ourselves as well. We do have lots of things that we're responsible for stewarding, things like our time and our health and our finances, and other things like our relationships or our gifts or our skills, and even our resources. But it does also include our rest or our energy. So don't feel bad if you are taking time for yourself to rest and renew yourself. You need to have energy in order to fulfill all the responsibilities that you have in your life. So stewarding your rest and stewarding your energy is okay, and it's something that you should be doing for yourself. And please don't get me wrong. Please don't think that I'm saying that if you're not making time for yourself to rest, that you're not being a good steward. Because believe me, I know I'm a mom of 3 boys, I'm a wife, I work outside of my home. I understand that some days there just isn't time to fit that in. Some days it just doesn't happen. And so on those days, that's just where God comes in, and He's the one that renews us and rejuvenates us and gets us through the day and is our strength to fulfill all of those responsibilities that we have. But I'm just saying, when the opportunity does arise for you to be able to rest, I just think that you should take that opportunity and not overlook it, and not push yourself to just accomplish more and more and more, because you do need rest, you do need energy, and you do need to take care of yourself. Okay, I'm done with my little rant there. Back to the video. As you will see, I didn't get everything on my list done, but I still got a lot done, so I count that as a win. And some of the things I didn't end up getting to film either, but sometimes things just get done quietly in between breaks and interruptions, but they still count. Again, that's why I like my list, so I can check things off and I can physically see all the things I'm getting done and the progress that I've made. And the truth is, I'm actually getting done a lot more than just what's on my list anyway. There's lots of things that I didn't write down that I have to do in my day, like taking care of my kids. That's a huge part of my day. So there's lots more things that aren't even written on this list that I got done, and that matters and that counts, and I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to choose to notice the things that I did get done, both the visible and the quieter ones, and that is going to be enough. And that should be enough for yourself too. A random little side note here, I found a good chunk of money in this Christmas card here that I had forgotten about, so that was a pleasant surprise. So you never know what you might come across whenever you're getting your housework done. My oldest son bought me these earrings from the school Santa shop. They're hearts and they're purple, which is my birthstone, and it's almost February for Valentine's, so I thought these would be fitting to wear this month. Please excuse the craziness of my hair today. It's what it is. Anyway, I am taking another break to cross off some of the stuff that I have done. So let me flip you around and you can get an update on where we are on our list. Okay. I've done the living room toys for Brooksy. Let's see, I vacuumed the couch. I changed my bedding. I have not done Brooks yet. I did my vanity and the bedside table. I have done laundry, but I'm not crossing it off yet because there's more to be done. Still need to wipe off the table and the island. I'm gonna put island, I never did the island because the Valentine's stuff and whatnot is up there. I'm going to try to use the vac mop on the floors here in a little bit, just because there's been a lot of mud tracked in and out. I'm probably about to go do this. This is a quick, easy task we can do, just stocking the bathrooms with toilet paper. Work, I have some work stuff I need to do. I was anticipating that we might be off today just because I knew what the weather looked like. So I brought some work home, and so I'm going to do that while Brooks is down for a nap. But right now he's up playing. So this, I just want to do the boys' backpacks and pick out outfits for them for the week. So we might do this here in just a minute, or I may wait till all the laundry's done. I don't know. Groceries should be coming soon. I need to check on that actually, but they're being delivered, so you check on that. And this is just a little corner in my pantry that has collected a bunch of junk. So I think I'm gonna do this and this because those are quick and easy. And then maybe take a break for a little bit, but we'll see. I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, here's my big huge Sam's order of tissues, bathroom tissues. I don't know that they will all fit in here. So I have a little shelf next to the toilet that I can put a couple of these in. And then the boys have the same shelf in their bathroom. So I'll take some for their bathroom. And then we have one ginormous bowl in the guest bathroom. It was a gag gift to my husband, but it's actually coming in very handy. It's lasting a long time. So right now I'm not stocking it with regular toilet paper. I think that's all I can fit in here. So this will go back to my pantry. That's where I keep the surplus. But let's go put these in the little shelves first. This one's actually full, but this one needs to be replaced, so. These are not out, but they're dried out, so I'll we'll put this roll back in with the other tissue. I'm not sure where we left off when my battery died, but we've moved all the chairs away from the dining table, and I wiped it off, and I was about to get started. Oh, and I vacuumed under it, and I was about to get started mopping under it, and then the groceries showed up. So here's the groceries. We're gonna put those up, and then we'll go back to mopping. So. Just like restocking snacks, cleaning supplies, laundry stuff like that. Any canned goods or anything that I keep stocked in the pantry, kind of just restocked everything. Got a new screen for my phone because my screen keeps like scratching my finger because it's broken. So the rest of the like bathroom stuff and laundry stuff and cleaning stuff, whatnot, I'm gonna put that up later. I'm gonna try to get to mopping. I really want to mop my floor, so we're gonna do that, and then I'll put that other stuff up later. So I just wanted to mention a few things. At the end of this video, you'll see that I never got around to talking to my boys about their chores or doing any party planning for my baby's birthday or doing the calendar or my nails. And the truth is, I am like a week later, a couple weeks later, and just barely spoke to my boys about the chores. Still haven't started party planning. Just did my calendar and my nails are still not done. So sometimes the truth is that the things on the list actually just don't get done at all, and that's still okay too. Don't worry, I will get the birthday party planned though. I am not trying to skip my baby's birthday. Okay, y'all, doing another check-in. We have wiped down the table. I still haven't done the island. Still working on laundry. I did do some vac mopping, but I want to do a little more, so I'm going to leave that on my list. I haven't decorated yet. Brooks is napping, so we're going to wait till he's up to change his bedding. I did stock the toilet paper, as y'all saw. We have been told that we have a 10 a.m. start to school tomorrow, so I have decided that I'm going to save my work for in the morning. I'm going to try to get up early and just do it before the boys are awake or anything like that. My big boys are outside playing right now in the snow, so I'm going to save this for a little later when they're back inside. The groceries came and we put those up, as you saw. This is some stuff I have for the boys and Levi that I want them to do. This is just going over chores with the boys and like trying to re-implement that into our daily schedule, because we kind of got off on the boys doing chores. So I just want to have that talk with them later, so we can do that in a little while. Also with them, party planning. Brooks' birthday is coming up, so I was just going to make a Facebook post about it and start looking for decorations and ordering cake, cookies, whatever. So that was something I was just going to sit down and kind of work on. I kind of wanted to reevaluate my goals in my planner, so that's what that is. Just redoing my planner, not redoing, but like setting up my planner for February, and then we have a calendar in our pantry that I want to set up as well for February, since it's right around the corner. I'm just going to go ahead and set it up for February, and then I wanted to do my nails. So if I have time, I'll do that. So it's really not too much left. I still need to decorate. May or may not do that today. I don't know. We'll just kind of play it by ear and see what we have left to get done. I'm sorry, I have something in my throat. But I for sure want to finish up the laundry, wipe down the island, do a little bit more vacuuming and mopping, and then do this little corner. We're probably about to go do this right now because it's really not much. It's just a little corner in the pantry that's got a bunch of junk that needs to be put up. So just wanted to do another check-in and show you what we've gotten done so far. Let's go clean up the pantry. Now that this video is winding down, I just wanted to say thank you for spending this time with me. And wherever you are in your day, I hope you can steward your time and your space with intention and give yourself grace whenever you need it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And for the next video, I plan on doing a morning routine with you. So if that is something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe so you'll be notified when that video comes out. Also, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what your goals and focuses are for the year. Is stewardship something that you're working on as well? Anyway, I will see y'all next time. Thank you so much.